Well, good afternoon. I'm Tefillin Man. Here's my card.
Thank you very much.
7 universal laws of peace. Religion for every person, regardless of your religion. What religion are you?
I'm a Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
I'm a Hare.
Well, you don't have the, or do you? Do you have something?
You know, I got my little Sikha.
Oh, you got
called
that?
Sikha.
Oh, yeah?
See, the Hares and maybe in Judaism a lot of similarities.
Oh, yeah? Like what?
One thing, we believe in one God. And the names may be different. I mean, maybe we have one book. We got the Bhagavad Gita. We got the Quran. And we have many similarities, I think, we should talk about. Not the similarities. Too much controversy, too much fighting in the world. Let's do it here in Central Park. So, I'd just like to say about God. I've had many visions, where I've seen God. I've seen God face to face.
Face to face.
So when you have these experiences, they're called darshan. I'm living in a town where God spent the first 7 years of his life. So in that town is Vrindavan, very close to Taj Mahal. In that town there's 700 temples. So it's all dedicated to it. And half a billion people, they know God is Krishna.
I'm going to ask you a question on that.
Okay.
You ready? You want the question now or after you?
Go ahead.
All right. According to the Torah, Judaism, God created the world in 6 days. The 7th day he rested. And the way he created it was just by speaking. And all of this, the whole universe is just one thought that he had. So how is it possible to say that God is a person?
Okay.
Because he created time. He's beyond time. It's just a creation of his. So why would he stoop to the level of wanting to be a person when he controls all people and he creates all people? There's no reason for him to be a person.
God is God. He doesn't have to be a person, definitely. And when he...
Okay, but if he's a person, how's he create? And not only that, he created it from nothing, absolutely nothing. We call it, the process is called yesh mi'ayin, something from nothing. Okay, he's defined as being all capable. So, yet, if you want to pinpoint him, we can't even comprehend what he is. There's no thought can grasp him at all. So how is it possible to even come up with this idea that he's a person?
Okay, I'll start with the point, something from nothing. This reminds me of the Federal Reserve. They're printing paper from nothing, charging, and we're way indebted in the American country because of the Jewish control.
Jewish control, I object.
From the Federal Reserve, there's no Federal, no Reserve. That's paper, just paper ink. And we're in debt because we're taking that paper and we're borrowing on a basis.
Just let me ask you a question. I'm going to say this. The Jews, if you look at the internet on the population of the world, the Jews represent 0.23% of the entire world population. So how can you say the Jews control all the money in the world?
Isn't that a blessing? What if the Jews were the biggest population?
We're not. We're not even 1% of the whole world.
Okay, let's go back to God. Okay, God is a person. I've seen God as a person. He can be God. He is God.
Let me ask you this. How do you know it wasn't Satan disguised as a person? How do you know that? Oh, he's trying to trick you. How do you know that?
And then deep realization. First go back to the whole source of this thing. And that's the Vedic knowledge. I mean, Bhagavad Gita, Srimad Bhagavatam. These are scriptures that are older than your Torah. Way back.
I don't go by the Torah. I'm the Torah.
Okay, Torah doesn't matter.
Oh, it matters.
Bhagavad Gita goes back beyond all of it. No, the oldest source of knowledge man has, and it comes from the sun god. God is talking to the sun god.
Well, there you already have more than one god.
He's a demigod.
A demigod.
Now that's why there's so many demigods.
See, we don't go by that.
Okay, there's differences. We'll try to find the similarities. I'd like to ask you a question.
Go ahead.
Okay, now your belief is one God. And what's his name?
What's his name?
What's God's name?
Well, he has, according to the Torah, he has 7 names. There's 2 main ones are Havaya and Elohim. We don't pronounce them because it's something holy you don't say unless you can. And even those, the way to pronounce Havaya isn't really known anymore to us. It's like just something used in the temple. Oh, let's see. So when the third temple was what we're waiting for, with the true Moshiach, Messiah.
You're waiting for God to come again.
Not God, God's representative, Moshiach, the son of David, King David. Oh, and that's what we're waiting for.
What happens?
What happens then is he's going to build the third temple. And, you know, there's been two already. This is the third one.
The same place.
Same place where it is now, where the wall is now.
Same place. But
So
that
that's
dome's got to go.
Well, let's not talk about those guys, you know what I mean? Hopefully they'll realize the truth and, you know, make it simple. You know, because everybody benefits when God has his own home in this world. Right now he's like homeless, you know what I mean?
God is homeless.
Yeah, you know, since the second temple, it's been a couple thousand years.
But don't you think God, how could God be homeless? Really something.
But he has a desired spot where he wants to call his home, and that's in Jerusalem, the capital of Israel.
But if there's somebody else living there right now, is that a problem?
It's his idea. He wanted his home to be destroyed so the Jews could go out and teach all the people of the world these 7 laws.